Hey guys, my name is Ace Reddy and welcome to this webinar. So in this webinar, I'm going to be showing you guys how to find winning products that convert pretty damn good and that can help you make a lot of money. Okay, so if you guys have watched my previous webinar where I took you through my Facebook ads blueprint, my formulas and stuff like that I personally use in my business to get results and actually make money, then you probably are gonna love this webinar too. Okay, because I'm gonna go very deep into how we find products that sell and how you can find products that sell, and if you're doing print on demand, how to really go hard in print on demand and get results, for how to find the right designs to sell, and other cool things like that, other cool strategies and techniques that show you how to make your e-commerce business easier. Okay, so without further ado, let's get right in. So before I get started with the content and stuff, I gotta give you guys a quick earnings disclaimer for like legal reasons and stuff. So none of what I'm gonna show you guys is guaranteed to help you make money. Okay, so I don't want to guarantee anything because I don't know if you're gonna go out there and implement whatever I'm teaching you guys or not. I don't know what the market condition is by the time you're watching this webinar, because you could be watching this in like 2050 or something, and the whole e-commerce game would have probably been changed. So I really don't know when you're watching this, whether you're actually going to go implement whatever I'm showing you guys or not. And for that reason, there's really no guarantees that I can give you. Okay, so with that said, let's since the disclaimer thing is over, by the way guys, if you want to refer to our full earnings disclaimer, go to eliteecomgroup.com/earnings disclaimer. But anyway, moving on. Here's what I'll cover on this webinar. Okay, number one, different types of e-com business models. I'm gonna be showing you guys I'm gonna be showing you guys the 4 types of e-commerce business models, and which one you gotta start out with, and which one you reserve for when you're really making money. So number 2, what is the best e-commerce business model to start out with? Number 3, what products convert the best? Number 4, how to find winning dropshipping products. Number 5, how to find inspiration for your design ideas. Okay, so if you're doing print on demand, you are obviously going to be needing great designs, right? I'm going to be showing you guys how to find inspiration for your design ideas so you can create great products that sell extremely well. Okay, number 6, the protocol we use to test products. And number 7, how to use strong angles to dominate your market. Okay, and there's another unannounced section. It's called the core principles of e-commerce, or something like that, right? And I'm going to be running you guys through the principles of building a successful e-commerce business. Okay, so quick snapshot of what's possible. Hey, Ace and Ron, thanks to. So anyway, guys, we helped this one guy out, and he was able to go from $0 to $10,000 in 30 days using some of the information I gave him. Okay, and the reason I actually want to show you that is before we proceed to talk about the secret formula to make money with e-commerce and stuff like that, you need to know who you're learning from. You need to know who I am, and believe me and trust in what I have to say to go out there, take action, and actually get results. Okay. Anyway, my name is Ace. I'm one of the first people to start out with the print on demand business model. I was doing print on demand before most people got on the scene. I quit my job a long time ago. Guys, look, so I'm gonna go through these things very fast. Okay. I don't want to waste too much of your time. I want to get straight into the content, so I'll just go through this really quick. I quit my job a long time ago. I love traveling, marketing, and helping people. I have over 2,500 students from over 119 countries. I'm brutally honest and might even come across as arrogant and rude. Sadly. Alright, so let me show you guys some income proof, okay? For some of you guys that are like, hey, I want to see how much money you make and stuff like that, using some of the concepts. I'm gonna show you guys some income proof. So here, if you can see, this is $945,000, $88,000 in a month, and this is actually a screenshot. Like I literally just took like 10 seconds ago, right? I had to edit out the video because I wanted to do something that's live, and I had to include the screenshot in here. So if you see here, last 30 days compared to October 24, November 22nd, 2018, compared to that is, as of the time I'm shooting this video, $38,000, close to $40,000 in the last 30 days alone. Okay, and I can show you more and more evidence like that of stores. Anyway, now since that's out of the way, let's talk about the different types of e-com business models out there. Okay, so the different types of e-commerce business models. Number 1, drop shipping. Number 2, print on demand. Number 3, wholesaling and warehousing. Number 4, white labeling. So let me just explain to you guys briefly how all of these business models work. Okay, so number 1, we have drop shipping. So the way drop shipping works is you basically sell a product. You build up a store, right? You build up a store in Shopify. You start selling products from sites like AliExpress and other American suppliers, if you're using any American suppliers. And what you do is you outsource the fulfillment. So all you're doing literally is you build up the store, right? And you have a bunch of products and stuff on your store that you're selling, and all you're doing is like running ads and getting those sales, and then you outsource the fulfillment to some other company, so they can actually, number 1, manufacture the product, and number 2, deliver the product to your customer. Okay, that's called drop shipping. You don't have to ship anything. You don't have to manufacture any products and stuff. All you gotta do, you don't even need a warehouse. You don't need inventory or anything like that. You get the sale. You pay someone else to manufacture and ship. Now, how are you going to make money in a deal like this? Well, there's a lot of products on sites like AliExpress that you can use, where you're going to be spending as less as $8 per piece, right? So if there's a certain product that costs like $9, what you do is you put that product on your store and you sell that at a markup of 3 or 4. So you take a $9 product, you put it on your store for like 9 to 4, what's 9 to 4? 36, for $36. Okay, and then you run ads and sell it. Now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, hey Ace, why would someone buy from my store and not AliExpress directly? Because the price is much cheaper there anyway. Well, that is a good question, right? And that is a legit question, and I'm pretty sure you're wondering that. The reason people buy from your store is because you have a certain brand to your store. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, a lot of people don't even know that AliExpress exists, or that they've never shopped there. They don't trust AliExpress to shop because they've never bought anything from that. But they'll be more comfortable trusting an American site, or a site from like the UK or whatever, right? Or a site in their region. Number 3, AliExpress isn't running hard advertising on them, so they don't even know that the product actually exists. Number 4, and this is the most important part, it is your job, okay, and I want you guys to hear this out clearly. It is your job to convince people to buy stuff from you without a lot of logical thinking or research. Okay, you don't want people to be in research mode. You don't want your potential customers to go and start researching the product, trying to see what the price is on Amazon or on eBay and other sites like that. You want them to buy, and that's your primary goal. So whatever you're doing on your site, it needs to lead to a purchase, right? Now, in the future webinars, I'm going to run you through a lot of different methods you can use to make that happen. So don't worry, guys. You get to learn that as well if you get those webinars too. So anyway, guys, so that's ideally how dropshipping works. Number 2, print on demand. Print on demand is basically a form of dropshipping, okay? Because you don't store any inventory, you don't have a warehouse, you don't have anything like that, okay? The difference between print on demand and dropshipping, however, is with print on demand, you're primarily selling custom products. So what you do is you hire a designer, and then you get the designer to go out there and get you and make you a few designs. You put those designs on products like t-shirts, shoes, socks, ties, shirts, and whatever, right? Pillow covers. Some people sell car seat covers, phone cases, lots of products. So there's companies like WC Fulfillment, All Over Print, Subliminator, Gear Bubble, Redbubble and all these companies, right, that you can go to and submit your designs, and they'll give you, t-shirts and stuff that you can sell. As soon as you sell a shirt, what's going to happen is the print on demand company is going to do the fulfillment while you make the profit. Okay. Wholesaling and warehousing. Wholesaling and warehousing basically means that so let's say you're selling this AliExpress product, right, and you're selling it at $10 a piece, and you're making a lot of money because the product converts. So what you do in this case is you contact the supplier and you ask if you can buy about 10,000 units or 5,000 pieces of that product. Okay, and he's gonna be like, oh hey, you can do that. If he tells you that he can't do it, then there's probably some other supplier selling the same product, so you can maybe reach out to him. Anyway, if he tells you that he can do it, so what you do then is you start negotiating and asking for a better deal. So in some cases, especially if you're selling products that are like $15 and above, you can really drop the prices per product, okay, or the price per piece. So you can hit them up. You can negotiate the price down to maybe, let's say, $7 a piece, right? Because you've ordered a ton of products in bulk. Now you're making $3 extra per sale, right? Just because you ordered that in bulk. So what you do now is you set up a warehouse. You send all the products to a warehouse, and then you start shipping from there. Warehousing is like ideally, one of the best models to really scale with, because all you do is you buy a bunch of products, you set it up in a warehouse, you rent a warehouse. Some people buy warehouses, some people use on-demand warehouses where you basically just pay for the amount of space you're taking up and stuff. Anyway, so this allows for faster shipping and other benefits, right? Other great benefits. And it's really a scalable business model, which is one of the best things. Anyway, then you have white labeling. So the way white label works is, let's say you want to sell diet supplements. Okay, what you do is you go to a company that's already selling diet supplements. You go to a supplier that's selling diet supplements, and then you ask them to let you white label that product and sell it as your brand. So, take someone else's products, you slap your brand's name on it, and then you promote that and make a lot of money doing that. So that's white labeling or private label. Anyway, pros and cons of each of these business models. I'm going to be showing you guys some stuff, okay? Pros of dropshipping. Number one, low startup costs. There's no inventory involved. You don't have to get a warehouse. You don't have to ship 10,000 units from China to yourself. So there's no huge startup costs like there are with other business models. No inventory. I just explained that. Anyway, focus can be allotted to just marketing and making money. One of the best things about dropshipping is you can focus on what's making you money. Okay, you don't have to go out there and start focusing on warehousing and handling warehouses and stuff like that. All you do is you run ads, you make money, you focus on the whole money making aspect, and a lot of the fulfillment is gonna be pretty much automated for you, right? Low risk. There's not a lot of risk when it comes to running drop shipping stuff, okay? Because with the warehouse and stuff, you're going to have to pay for the warehouse, you're going to have to pay for all the additional products that you're buying. And, if the product died, right, if the product stops selling, then you're really in a very messed up position. Not a lot of risk like that with drop shipping. So ideally, this is one of the best models for beginners to use. Not too hard. Dropshipping is one of the easiest business models to make money with, because of how automated it all is. You don't have to manufacture stuff. All you do is find products that are converting really well in your niche and just sell them and make a lot of money. Okay. Cons of dropshipping. Cons: less control over order fulfillment and shipping. That's one of the major issues. So shipping times are slow. Okay, because they have to arrive all the way from China in most cases. If you have an American supplier, and the shipping time can be expedited, so that's again, one of the benefits of having an American supplier. But anyway, you still have very less control over your fulfillment operations and your shipping operations. Okay, which is one of the cons of dropshipping. High competition, since the entry barrier is so low. Okay, anyone can get in dropshipping. A little kid that's like 13-year-old can start dropshipping and start making money, right? So because of that, what happens is, because of all like low entry and stuff, there's gonna be a lot of people getting in, and there's gonna be a lot of people competing with you. Okay, and that's one of the problems. Like now, the ad costs go up. There's a lot of people advertising to the same exact audience and stuff. So yeah, high competition is definitely a problem. Dependence on the supplier. So all drop shippers are very dependent on their suppliers. Okay, and there's this sort of recurring dependence on the supplier, because if the supplier doesn't deliver, then your company is again gonna take a hit. Okay, you're gonna get hit for chargebacks and stuff. Lesser profit margin that white label or wholesale. Of course, white label and wholesaling, you buy products in bulk, so you get a better profit margin. Number 5, customer complaints. A lot of these dropshipping products take like 3 to 4 weeks to arrive, right? With ePacket, it says that the customers get the products in like 10 days, but they don't. Okay, it takes at least 20 to 22 days for people to get products with ePacket. In very rare cases do they actually get their deliveries in less than 12 days. But yeah, that definitely leads to customer complaints. Now, since Amazon basically has this 1-day delivery thing and stuff like that, not even 1-day delivery, it's like 1 hour delivery. They'll deliver stuff to you in an hour, or something like that. Then this is definitely going to be a problem for e-commerce businesses moving forward as well, because once they start implementing all that 1 hour delivery stuff for like their main Amazon thing, a lot of e-commerce businesses are also going to be expected to do the same. But we'll worry about it when it happens, because I'm pretty sure someone will come up with a solution that will allow us to get 1 hour deliveries too. Okay, anyway guys, so look, customer complaints are definitely going to be an issue because of the slow shipping times. So yeah, low product quality. A lot of times, most drop shippers, they don't get samples of their product, so they do not know if the quality is good or what not, right? So one of the things that you could do is you could order for a sample and basically DHL it, so you get your order faster. And yeah, just make sure that the product and stuff is good before you aggressively scale it. Now, for testing, I wouldn't really suggest you get a sample. I mean, you could if you want. Me personally, I think that since I test a lot of products, there's no point getting a sample of each, right? It's just a matter of depending on the supplier for a bit. But when I'm scaling, then yeah, I definitely get samples of my products to make sure that the product is good and stuff. Low product quality. Drop shipping stores have a low perceived value, and the payment processors hate you. So the payment processors hate you, of course, because of the chargebacks and refunds that you might get because of the slow shipping times. Okay, one of the reasons, this is one thing that can be easily tackled by using just an American supplier. Okay, but anyway, guys, payment processors, they don't really like drop shippers, so that's going to be somewhat of a problem for you guys. Drop shipping stores also have a very low perceived value, because anyone can set up a store, sell the same products that you're selling and make money, right? So there's nothing unique for him in it. Hard to sell stores at anything above 2x the profit. I've never really seen any drop shipping stores being sold for anything above 2 times the profit. So if your store is doing 10 grand a month in profit, you could sell that for like 20 grand max, right? But if you have a niche store that's like super branded and stuff, you can sell that store doing 10 grand a month for like 120, just because it's got that niche element to it. You could be doing drop shipping on that as well, right? But just because you have that old niche element on it, where you're operating in one niche, you have like a bunch of print on demand products and stuff, you're gonna be able to sell that at 10 to 12x the multiple, which is pretty good. Okay, pros of print on demand. So here's a few pros of print on demand. Some of same pros as drop shipping. Okay, there's not a major difference between the pros of drop shipping, but anyway, guys, exclusive products. Most important one, or the unique identification one for print on demand is custom products, exclusive products. So the designs that you're selling on your store, no one else is selling them, right? So if someone wants to buy the designs that you're selling, your store is the only store that they can buy it from, which is one of the best things about print on demand, right? And this is why I love this whole business model so much. Better shipping times. Print on demand products usually have better shipping times than AliExpress stuff. So yeah, brandable. Since you're selling apparel, pillow covers, and car seat covers and stuff, if you're in a niche store, you can really brand yourself and make a lot of money. When you build a niche store, you have a higher perceived value than drop shipping. As I already explained that to you guys, niche stores have like niche print on demand stores have like a higher perceived value. Now, if you're just doing like general print on demand stores, right, which is like basically this store that you get together, you start like putting all designs in there, that is probably not going to have as much value, but definitely higher perceived value than just drop shipping. Okay, because you're selling something that's really you're selling something that's really exclusive, right? Because no one can go and copy that and just start selling the exact same t-shirt on their store, because you own the rights to those designs, if you know what I mean. When you build a niche store, incorporating both DS and print on demand, you're going to be able to sell your stores at a higher multiple. Anyway, cons of print on demand: again, less control over order fulfillment and shipping, high competition, dependence on the print on demand company. Now, high competition. So a lot of people are doing print on demand. A lot of people have a bunch of designs out there in every niche possible trying to sell stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I have high competition. Okay, different reasons compared to AliExpress, where compared to drop shipping, where you're pretty much selling the same exact product, right? But over here in print on demand, you're not selling the same exact product, but you're selling very similar products. Okay. Dependence on the print on demand company. So whatever print on demand company you use to like print and ship out your shirts and stuff like that, you're going to be depending on that product a lot, depending on that company a lot. Okay, least profit margin. The thing with print on demand, guys, is the sad thing is a lot of print on demand products have a terrible profit margin. Okay, and that could be a serious problem. Pros of warehousing. The pros of warehousing: the bulk pricing helps you make a higher margin. Warehousing, it's a great business model, okay, because you get the bulk pricing. Deals and exclusive products. You can get like exclusive products on your site if you negotiate with the supplier to make sure he's not selling those products to other people and you're the only guys he's selling to. This is where we get into somehow the white label territory, but there's again no branding involved, so you're not really saying, hey, this is our thing, right? You're just selling a bunch of warehouse, and you're just selling a bunch of dropshipping products by having them in a warehouse. That's all. Now, guys, look, here's the deal. A lot of people could be listening to this and thinking, hey, sounds very similar to white label. And it's true. It is kind of similar to white label. There's only a few very minor differences. Okay, difference number one, of course, is with white label, it's going to have your packaging and stuff on it usually. But there's no, it just, you just ship a ton of products to your warehouse and just ship it back to the customer, and that's it. Okay, there's no major brand related things. Can sell products in a huge volume. Since you are going to get a huge volume of products to hit your warehouses, you can really sell hard. Okay, you can really sell and scale hard. Lots of control. Since you're pretty much going to be controlling the fulfillment, the shipping, all that sort of stuff, you have a lot more control of your business with the warehousing model. A real business with the warehouse model, you actually have inventory, you have a warehouse, you have a rental warehouse perhaps or something like that. You have a company that's already making money. So yeah, it's a real business. You're gonna have a very high multiple, and you can make a lot of money. Okay, lots of scale. You can scale hard with this warehousing business model. Cons: a decent upfront investment required because you got to rent out a warehouse at least, okay, for this model to work. If your products don't have the demand, you might incur a very significant loss. Okay, now there's ways to deal with it, but still, guys, you're gonna incur a loss. Okay, there's no doubt about it. If your products don't have the demand, if you don't know what you're doing, then yeah, you might hit a loss. Back against the wall. This is kind of a big deal. So this is when you start venturing into the real world of e-commerce, where you start making a lot of money. So you're gonna have your back against the wall, and yeah, you're gonna be forced to make money. So pros of white label. So all the pros of warehousing, okay, and the additional pros are branding. You get to use branding on your products, so you can use your own packaging, stuff like that. Ability to use different vendors. You can use different vendors and put your label on them, so you're pretty much going to be selling products from different people with your brand's label on it, with your brand's packaging and stuff on it. Okay, uh, the middleman game. White label is basically just being the middleman, right? So you take you basically buy products from like a guy that's making them. You put your branding on it, and then you just sell it to someone else. So you're being the middleman, or your brand is being the middleman. Again, guys, the only significant difference between white label and warehousing is the fact that you're branding yourself. Okay, now cons of white label. I don't know why I put pros here. Don't worry about it, guys. Anyway, all the cons of warehousing plus the additional liability that you're gonna have is on your brand. So people can now sue you for any damages. If you sell a certain supplement, someone dies from it, people are gonna sue you. Okay, and no one is now, of course, in situations like that, you can always blame the supplier and stuff. But that whole process is easier with the warehousing model, right? Because you're just going to be like, hey, I'm just a reseller. Okay, but with white label, it's different because it's a brand's name on it, and stuff like that. The best business model to start out with, in my opinion, the best for a business model to start out with for newbies is drop shipping and print on demand. And the best business model to scale with is either warehousing or white label. Okay, so start off with drop shipping or print on demand and scale with warehousing or white label. Now, the best business model, guys, according to me, is to do a mixture of drop shipping and print on demand and build a niche store. So what you do is you select a niche. For example, fishing. So if you want to go after people that love fishing, you select that niche. So you're like, hey, I want to target people that love fishing, and then you target them, and then you use both drop shipping and print on demand on the same exact store. This is gonna really help you make a lot of money. Okay, what products convert the best? What sells, right? And this is a very frequently asked question. The last webinar I did, people kept asking me, what sells, dude? What products convert the most? So let me answer the question for you. So here's the kind of products that sell. Products that solve a major problem or a minor problem or whatever, right? So for example, if you're selling, a product that can help people lose weight, like a diet supplement or something like that, then that product solves a certain problem. Okay, so that can sell. Now, guys, here's a quick tip for you. I do not sell supplements anymore. I do not do any supplement advertising, and I don't suggest you do the same, because there's a lot of health laws being strict right now, right? They're being tightened up, which can really affect your business if you're going after the whole supplement market. So I highly recommend you stay out of it because I don't run it myself. I just, I mean, it's up to you guys, right? So if you want to promote it, guys, you can do whatever you want. But I just don't support it. I just don't feel that the supplement market is really that good. Anyway, guys, with that said, so products that solve a major problem, right? So let's say let's say people are cutting their hands while cutting vegetables, right? Now there's a new tool for that, and you can get that on AliExpress and start selling it. Okay, and there's a bunch of products like these that can really help people solve a problem. So that definitely sells. Okay. Number two, products that attract a passionate audience. There was this lighter, right? It's $1 million lighter. People made millions of dollars selling it. Digital marketer sold it. Okay, not digital marketer, but Survival Life sold it. Ryan Dice's company. This was a very cool lighter, right? It had that X thing on it. Pretty cool. Great wolf mugs and stuff. They all sell, right? Because you're hitting a very passionate audience. Not available in everywhere. So you don't want to sell products that are available like everywhere. You don't want to sell products that are like available wherever these guys go. So when I say something like, okay, you got to niche down and find products that sell and stuff, the first thing people do is they pick like these random products. So like a black hoodie, right, with nothing on it, or a plain white hoodie or something like that, and they're like, hey, we want to sell this. But that's a common thing, right? Because people can go anywhere and buy it. You want to be able to sell like unique products that really have a lot of traction. Okay. Viral plus buying effect. Now this is something that most people get very confused about, and I've tried to explain this before. So what happens is there's a certain line that needs to be drawn between the viral and the buying effect. Okay, so for example, this guy hit me up, and he said, hey, I have this t-shirt. It says, I was born in Capricorn, so I'm a very nice person, or something like that, right? And what he was doing is he was advertising it to people who were born in Capricorn. And his ad basically said, hey, gift this to someone. Now, there's so many things wrong with it. Number one, the ad is totally incongruent with the market. He's running ads directly to the Capricorn guys, and he's saying, hey, if you want to buy someone a gift, then you could buy it from us, right? Which doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't make any sense, because it's their birthday. The Capricorn is on like their birthday, and why should the birthday boy buy someone else a gift about his horoscope? That doesn't make any sense. So that's his major flaw. But apart from that, even what I've noticed is that he had like all these likes and comments and shares and all that stuff, right? A lot of social proof. And he hit me up saying, hey, look, I have all this social proof, but I'm not selling. Why? And I'm like, look, dude, you have a product that has a great viral effect, because people, of course, love Capricorn, whatnot, but you don't have a buying effect. Okay, because a lot of people that are sharing your stuff, they're not saying, hey, this t-shirt looks good. They're just saying, hey, my friend's a Capricorn and he's crazy, so this is right. So it's more marketed as a code, right? And not really, and doesn't really have that sort of buying effect to it, which is one of the things that people often seem to ignore and just focus on like viral social proof and stuff. So anyway, guys, so you need that buying effect too, right? So people need to be able to look at your product, like it, and then buy it, not just like it and then share it with their friends. You know what I mean? They need to be able to like it, share it, and then buy it, not just like it and share it, or not just do anything that's social. So you got to find a way to balance that social viral effect and buying effect. Okay, both of them need to be in place. How do you do that? You just sell products with products that solve a problem. You have the right ad copy. You just sell products that are sellable, right? So what products would you buy, or what products would your market buy? Ask yourself that question, and you should be able to get some ideas. Okay. Medium competition. You don't want to be selling products that have super high competition. Okay, so I see a lot of these people using tools like Ali Shark and stuff. They get Ali Shark, they look at the product that's the best seller, then they start promoting it. Now, this can make you some money, but that's really not, the best thing to do, because you're missing out on a golden opportunity here. You never want to be able to just promote the products, the same product that everyone else is promoting. You want to promote a product that has medium level competition, so you can dominate the sales board on that product. And I'll talk to you guys more about that in a second here. Something that is usable. You need to be able to sell something that actually works and that's actually of some value. Okay, so if you're, for example, selling a mug, it needs to be a mug, right? Or it needs to be a collectible item. Like there needs to be something involved, right? Which makes people want to buy it, and which gives it that whole usable element where they can use it for a certain purpose. Needs to be unique, as I've already explained. It needs to prevent someone from research by leveraging emotional selling. A lot of what e-commerce dropshipping is emotional selling, right? You're not really selling people based on logic. You're selling based on emotion by showing them cool products and whatnot. So you got to be able to prevent someone from like going out there and doing research and stuff like that by giving them a product that they cannot resist. Okay, take this product for example. That's a wolf mug, right? Now if I were to go to Facebook and target people, let's say, that love Game of Thrones and Harry Potter or some other shows like that, they're gonna like this product. They're gonna like this mug, right? And they're gonna want to drink coffee from this mug, so they're gonna buy it. So let's look at the criteria here. Product that solves a problem. It doesn't solve a problem, obviously, because it's just a mug. So I don't think there's any major problem involved. But it does attract a passionate audience. So between these two, you can choose one for your product. Okay, it shouldn't matter between these two. Not available everywhere. You can't go to a store down the road and get this mug. Like this is not available like everywhere. You don't see this selling everywhere. Okay, not a viral plus buying effect. Now this mug might go viral because people are going to say things like, hey, look at this mug. I love this mug, and that is a good thing. Okay, it's got the viral effect. But people can also see themselves drinking coffee from this mug. Okay, they can see the usability of this mug, so they're going to want to buy it too. So it has both the viral effect, the buying effect, both of them merged in. Now let's say we had a mug that said something like, I'm a Capricorn bitch, right? The only guys that are going to buy that are people who are Capricorns. Okay, let's say you had a mug that says something like I love Donald Trump. All Donald Trump fans are going to share it and also buy it because they love it. Now there's a few products that do not have this sort of buying effect. Okay, for example, this guy launches a t-shirt that says, hey, I'm Capricorn and these are my qualities and stuff. People most likely, they're not very passionate about their horoscopes to wear shirts around that basically tell them why they're so special and stuff, right? That's just a sensitive niche. I've seen a lot of designs like that. Designs look good. They're like sound smart designs. They're just like being super smart with the designs and stuff. They really don't sell usually. Okay, unless you have your marketing game on super on point. So again, cool shirts sell, cool mugs sell, cool coats sell, something that makes people feel special wearing themselves. But something like, something that has no real value is not going to sell. If you're selling a black shirt that says, I love myself, it might not sell. Okay. One more product we tested recently was like a mug that's very similar to this one, right? But it wasn't like, you can't drink from it. Okay, you can't drink from it. Now I can't give you the exact product right now because we're doing like 3 to 4 grand. Actually, well, 2 grand a day selling it right now. And it's not a mug that you can drink from, but it's a collectible item, and it sells really well because it just looks so good. Okay, there's a few other people I've known selling a bunch of designs and stuff like that. Things like I love God and stuff, very generic stuff. They might not sell. They might not have the viral buying effect. They might not have the viral effect. They might not have the buying effect. So bad deal. I just can't think of the best example to give you guys where a product goes super viral but doesn't get enough sales. Sure there are, but anyway guys, moving on. If I can think of an example later on in the module, I'll give you guys. But yeah, medium competition. This mug has medium competition. Something that's usable. You can drink something from this mug. Unique. It does look unique. Prevents someone from research by leveraging emotional selling. People looking at this, guys, they're emotional. They want to buy it because of all their inbuilt passion and stuff. How to find winning products? What softwares do I use? Tools do I use? Texta is a great tool that I use. Get a free trial. The best part about Texta is some of the videos are really good, man. Some of the videos are really good. Some of their information is kind of inaccurate, so some of their numbers, some of the numbers and stuff that they are going to give you, it's not very accurate. But apart from that, it's a really good software. Okay. AliExpress flash sales list. So AliExpress, if you can go to AliExpress flash sales, you should be able to see what products are being sold on the top, the bestseller list of AliExpress. Also, you can look at all those lists to find like products that are actually converting very well right now. Okay. Amazon bestseller list. You can go to Amazon.com, see what are selling the most, and see if you can find a similar product on AliExpress or somewhere and start selling it on your Shopify stores. AliShark is another tool that you can use. Me personally, I'm not a very big fan of AliShark. I just like Pexta better. Ad sector is actually a very, very nice tool because it can pull up Facebook ads, which is pretty damn good. So ad sector is like one of those expensive spy tools that are really worth it. Okay, because I think ad sector is like $299 or $250. I'm not sure, but it's somewhere like $250 to $300. That's what I used, like, spy on my competitors' ads and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good. It's really going to give you a lot of information. Okay, the magic eye. Now this is a concept that I've invented just to show you guys how to think and look at your dropshipping business or your print on demand or e-commerce business in general. Okay, so here's an exercise for you. Every day, right, choose 3 best-selling products. Okay, so you go to AliExpress, you go to Pexta, wherever you want to go and find these best-selling products. Go and choose 3 best-selling products that are on the top. Spend about 30 minutes, right, every day for the next 30 days minimum. Spend about 30 minutes analyzing and writing down exactly why you think the product sold that well. Okay, so for example, if this mug was a bestseller, right, I would sit down and start to write reasons about why this mug sold the way it sold. So number 1 could be, hey, this looks really good. Number 2, it's usable. It's got those benefits. Number 3, the market's very passionate about it. Number 4, the product is really good looking and it can also look like a collectible edition. Number 5, people would have a lot of fun to drink coffee from it, because and then brag about it to their friends. So you just keep writing stuff like that, right? So 30 minutes, 3 products, you're gonna have like 12 minutes or so per each product. Write down all the reasons why I can think of. If you can't think of any reasons, just keep thinking and thinking and thinking and start writing down why you think they've converted, right? And you can research some of your some of the other stores using the My Shopify thing on Google. So what you do is you go to Google, right, and then you type My Shopify and then myshopify.com, and then next to it you type in the name of the mug, the wolf mug or whatever. That should pull up some results for you and show you some of the stores that are actually selling the product. You're gonna have a look at some of their stores, their ads and stuff. Anyway guys, so the idea is to make sure that you're actually understanding, or you actually get the magic eye, so you can look at a product and say, hey, this will convert very well, hey, this won't convert very well, hey, this will convert. So you got to develop that magic eye, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm not really able to explain to you guys a product that might go viral and a product that might just have that might go viral but not get any sales. Okay, so I have this magic eye. So when I look at a product, I know that, hey, this product's going to go viral, but it's definitely not going to get any sales. And this product's going to go viral and definitely get me some sales. So I know for a fact, about what product to promote right now, because of all the experience that I have in the business. But even then, guys, even when you have the magic eye, you still go out there and start testing products. But it's just very easy when you have a magic eye, because you're not testing products that are 100% supposed to fail. Okay. And the way you cultivate this magic eye is by making sure that you understand what products sell the most, and you keep writing down these reasons. And the next time after the 30-day time period, if you can go look at AliExpress stores, these reasons are gonna be in your head, so you're gonna know what to look for. Okay, the exercise will help you develop the magic eye and help you spot and take advantage of the upcoming trends. Okay. What are the best selling printer demand products right now? Blankets, mugs, phone cases, shoes, custom print stuff, watches, t-shirts. We've been killing it with all these products, guys. So yeah, t-shirts have been the lowest, honestly. They're not converting as well as blankets and phone cases and mugs and stuff. But yeah, what's converting best for now? For us is all over print stuff. So not t-shirts with a coat on them, but t-shirts with like all over designs on them. The whole t-shirt has designs on them, with like great and vibrant colors and stuff. And yeah, of course, not just t-shirts, of course, phone cases as well. Phone wallets as well, or case wallets as well. Yeah, and of course great coats. So the idea with coats, guys, is here's the deal. You don't want a coat that just makes the person wearing it seem like a douche. Okay, there you go. There, exactly. That's what I wanted to tell you earlier. So when you're writing something like, "Hey, I'm a Capricorn. I'm the most badass person on earth. I'm this, I'm that." That's really just a viral quote, right? So people are going to share that, and people, no one's going to buy it. Now there was another T-shirt that a client of mine actually put together. The T-shirt basically said, let me pull that ad up. Actually, let me give you guys the exact quote. So, you know, people that add up, because we tested that since he wanted to test it. Okay, so he had this T-shirt that said, "No one cares." Okay, that's what the T-shirt said. It said, "No one cares." It's a very cool T-shirt, right? It looks good. But what happens is when you have a T-shirt like that, it's just gonna have a lot of viral effect. People sharing it everywhere. People saying, "Hey, look at this shirt, dude. This shirt looks amazing." Stuff like that. But zero link clicks. Okay, so even though your cost per engagement is low, you're gonna have zero link clicks because no one really, honestly gives a fuck about buying a T-shirt that says "No one cares." It doesn't, serve any purpose apart from making the person who's wearing it like a douche. So you gotta. There's a fine line between a product that can just go viral, and a product that goes viral and also has a sort of buying effect. So it can sell and make you some money. So yeah. How to find inspiration: reading local and world languages, signs, designations, key terms, world news, subliminator.com. So guys, look, if you're looking for great design inspirations, right, I recommend going to subliminator.com and just like getting their app and looking at some of their free designs. So some of the free designs of Hitchem, right? And I've done a webinar with the dude. This guy's he's a wizard. He runs subliminator.com. It's a print on demand service. Their free designs are so good, guys, because I promote a few of them myself actually and make quite a bit of money doing so. They're so good. Okay, have a look at their designs. Very inspiring. Go to dspring.com/shop. There's a lot of people selling a lot of designs on there as well. A lot of t-shirts on there as well. So again, you can use some of these tools to develop your magic eye. So every day you start waking up, start writing points as to why do you think a certain product converted, what makes people want to buy that product, and within 30 days you're gonna have that magic eye which lets you know what could convert and what could not convert. Okay, and again, rest of the stuff, reading books, knowing about local and world language. Because look, if you know French, you can design T-shirts in French, written in French language, and sell it to Americans. Okay, and make a lot of money doing so. Sell it to, or you could sell it to Britishers and make a lot of money doing so. Okay. Science. Um, I mean, all of this is pretty much self-explanatory, guys. Honestly, world news. When Donald Trump won the election, a lot of us were not. I mean, not me personally, because I like not really done a lot of political stuff, but a lot of the people that I've known, they were running hardcore political ads to T-shirts, selling T-shirts with Donald Trump's name on it that said that Trump is gonna make the country great again and stuff, and they made a lot of money doing so. Okay, so the world news is definitely a great place to get some inspiration too from. Anyway, how do you find a great design? Number one, Instagram. Number two, Pinterest. Number three, spying on your competitors. Number four, Amazon. So you could go to Instagram, right? And you can search your hashtags. So if you're in the niche of vegan, for example, all you got to do is go to Instagram and type hashtag vegan t-shirts. And you're going to be able to see a bunch of t-shirts there you can derive your inspiration from. Pinterest, same. Here's how spying on your competitors work, right? So all you gotta do is go to Google and type my Shopify and then type your niche's name, or your niche's name. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna pop up a bunch of results about people about stores in your niche that are selling similar products. So you can look at some of their ads on Facebook by going to their Facebook page and then clicking on the section that says info and ads. The moment you click on that info and ads thing, you should be able to see all their ads and see the engagement on the ads and stuff. A cool trick is to make sure that you're opening these ads up through your phone, because if you open them up on your phone, you will be able to see the engagement and stuff. That's not something that you can do if you're doing it just on your PC or your Mac. Okay, Creative Allies. Creative Allies is a great place. Creative Allies is basically where a lot of these celebrities run contests for stuff, right? So they'll host a contest, like something about, I think a lot of celebrities, by the way, like Drake was on there, I think Kanye West was on there running stuff. Yeah, what they do is they get on Creative Allies and say, hey, I want you guys to build me a t-shirt design, and the guy that wins it, I'm gonna give him 750. Now the good part is you can go have a look at all the designs, right, and also see what won and the other designs and stuff. And if you like any of the designs, you'll be able to contact the person who made them, and you can hire him as a graphic designer. Okay, so yeah, and not just that, but you also get that inspiration from some of the designs in there. So yeah, Creative Allies is a great place. Flickr, same methods as Instagram and Pinterest. Shopify Exchange Store. This is something people don't know. So if you go to the Exchange Marketplace, right, which is basically this this site that Shopify runs, you'll see that there's a lot of people selling their stores at like $100,000 and $200,000 and stuff. Okay, so anyway, guys, so if you don't know what Shopify Exchange means, Shopify Exchange is basically the store where this site where people come to sell their Shopify stores. Okay, so if someone has a store that's making them a lot of money, they go to the Shopify marketplace and they try to sell the store for a decent amount of money. Okay, because they don't want to keep working and keep trying to hustle their way into making money. They're just like planning their exit, and they want to exit from the whole game by getting a bulk sum of money. So Shopify Exchange, you can go there and look at some of the stores being offered on sale. You can see the amount of money they're making and stuff, because Shopify gives you that information. And you can research some of their sites, see their ads, see what they're doing to make money, and get inspiration from that. Okay, how to find great designers? This is a question that I keep getting asked. It's like, where do I find great designers? Number one, upwork.com, 99designs.com. With 99 designs, how it works is, so with Upwork and Fiverr and stuff, you basically hire someone to do things, right? With Upwork, you generally pay like an hourly price or a fixed price, and he gets you designs. With Fiverr, it's just fixed price. There's no hourly thing. With 99 Designs and Creative Allies, what do you do is you basically run these contests, and you find that one designer that has like the best design, and then what you do is you just ask him to be a designer for a certain price, right? Or ask the other people to be a designer, and that way you now have a designer that's making you some crazy designs, crazy looking designs. Okay, dribble.com is another great site. Tips: data is king. Only numbers can prove if a product is converting well or not. You can have the best Magica in the world, right? But you're still gonna be wrong about a few products. Okay, so at the end of the day, data is king. Testing products is the only way to know if they're actually converting or not. And that's really why we have all these testing formulas and stuff in place that I'm gonna be showing you guys. So yeah. But Magic Eye is still important because you don't want to be testing 100,000 products that are worthless. You want to be testing the right products, and the Magic Eye is going to help you do it. The Magic Eye is not something that you can get lazily, by the way. It's something you need to work for. It's something you get from experience. But one of the things that I highly recommend you do is you follow the exercise where you're writing down why you think, reasons why you think a certain product converted, and this is going to give your mind some ideas to function out of. Anyway, always work with suppliers who can allow scale. You don't want to be working with suppliers that can't deliver products in a volume large enough for you to make a lot of money, right? So you don't want to be selling products from suppliers who can only deliver like $50,000 a month worth of stuff. You want to be able to sell from suppliers that can deliver $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 worth of products, and that's the only way to scale. Okay, test a lot of products. You cannot just depend on one product. Okay, so let's say you have a product making you $6,000 a day. Just can't depend on that. Now you got to keep going out and testing more and more products so you can find more winners. So in case if your winning product dies off, you still have more and more products that are almost ready to go, right? So test a lot of products, guys. Go to Pexta, Ali Shark, take some of the products that are converting in your niche and start promoting them. Just start testing them using the formula I'm gonna give you guys. Okay, negotiate deals with suppliers once you start running some volume. Do not fear being aggressive. That's pretty much self-explanatory, right? Make them reduce the cost. Look for golden opportunities. There's golden opportunities everywhere, guys. Supplier is willing to like go down on the on the price per product. The ads are functioning well, so you got to keep your eyes on like some of these golden opportunities. A new trend is in the market, and you got to start leveraging some of these golden opportunities to make a lot of money. Check the reviews on every product you plan on promoting to make sure it's legit, because if you're selling a crappy product, then you're gonna get hit with chargebacks and refunds, and you will have to deal with all that stuff. Okay, do not promote products that do not have e-packet. So AliExpress standard shipping is stupid. Okay, don't promote products with that shipping. Only promote products with e-packet, or at least e-packet. Okay, use a 3 to 4x markup. This allows you guys to run any special deals, coupon deals, and stuff like that. Yeah. Now, since you know how to choose or pick a winning product, let me show you my product testing protocol. Okay, so now let's talk about the product testing protocol that I use. Okay, so number one, pick 5 to 6 products. So guys, anyway, this is the Facebook ad formula that we use, okay, to test out products and stuff. So pick out 5 to 6 products, okay, that are converting really well using the system I just showed you. Okay, so you got to make sure that they're unique. You got to make sure that they have the buying effect and not just the viral effect, and all the other stuff that I showed you. Okay, now I'm pretty sure someone's watching this and they're like, hey, I don't have the magic eye though, what do I do? Don't worry about the magic eye, guys. That's just something that you get from experience. Okay, the magic eye is really not, it doesn't have anything to do about magic. right? It just has a lot to do with experience and doing the right things to make sure that you cultivate that sort of fingertip feel as to what could promote and what could not promote, right? But in the beginning, you don't even need that, so don't worry. Pick 5 to 6 products that qualify the other tests and stuff, and pick 5 audiences for each product. Okay, so what I want you to do, guys, is like when you're trying to pick a product, you got to ask yourself those questions that I ran you through. So, is this product usable? Is this product, you know, just does this product just have a viral effect, or do people also buy it? Does this product solve a problem, or does this product attract a passionate audience? Ask yourself those questions, and if it qualifies for enough yeses, then you should be able to test it out. Okay, so pick 5 audiences for each product. Audience size of 2 to 5 million each. Okay, now there's different viewpoints about this, guys, and this really depends, honestly. So it depends on the niche you're in and stuff like that too. So if you're in like a normal niche that usually I mess around with, 2 to 5 million is the best, really. Okay, because it's going to take you a while to get sales on a 2 to 5 million audience compared to a 500k audience, but scaling is much easier, and you're going to make much more money in the long run with those campaigns once you find a winner. Okay, so audience size of 2 to 5 million is ideal. You could use 500k, you could get a few sales quicker, but I recommend 2 to 5 million, so the rest of the part is smoother. Because even if you had a winning campaign on the 500k thing, when you do your ad sets, you're not really going to be getting any high scale results. Okay, but anyway, run $5 a day PPE ads for 48 hours to test out the products. So here's what you do: you group all those audiences into one audience. You group all those audiences into one ad, and you set up $5 per day PPE ads for 48 hours. If you have a decent budget, guys, then just run separate ads. So one audience for each product, 5 audiences for 5 ads, 5 ad sets for 5 different audiences, and one ad for each audience, and one campaign for one product. So you could do that. If you're low on budget, then just group them, no problem. Anyway, because you're still at the testing phase, right? So it doesn't matter. You're not looking for sales here. So follow these rules after that. If you're getting engagement for less than 8 cents an engagement, give it 50 points. Okay, now this is where we get into the whole point-centric system. You give it 50 points if you're getting engagement for as less as 8 cents. Okay. If it's under 12 cents but higher than 8 cents, then you give it 30 points. If you're getting link clicks, okay, by the way, guys, engagement basically means that someone likes or comments or does whatever on your product, okay? But this is something that you're not going to be looking directly at the ad, but looking at in your ad center page, okay, or ad business manager, or ads manager. That's where it's going to tell you what the average engagement is. Average cost per engagement is, okay? If you're getting link clicks, okay, which is where someone clicks on your link for less than $2.5 a click, then you give it 80 points, okay? 20 points if it's under $4 but more than 2.5, okay? So if you have any buyer suggestive comments, so comments that say something like just bought this, you should gift me this and stuff like that, give it 25 points for each buyer suggestive comment, okay? And then 5 points for every share. You gotta give it 5 points for every share on the ad, and after that, for every like and comment, you give it 1 point and 3 points respectively. Sorry, not respectfully. So for every like, you give it 1 point, and then for every comment, you give it 3 points. Okay. Now, if the product has at least 150 to 200 points on the combined ad sets, move on to the second step, which is running website conversion ads. Okay, if it doesn't, then kill it. Okay, Now, guys, this kind of gets a bit, sort of odd if you're using multiple ad sets, okay? Because what's going to happen then is you have all these different ad sets that also have the same post per engagement, right? Now, in those cases, you don't look on the ad set level; you look on the campaign level, okay? For the link click price and for the engagement price, you look on the campaign level, okay? Anyway. If it doesn't have those necessary points, kill it. If it does, move on to website conversion testing. In some cases, if you really do like your product or your design and it still didn't qualify, you can proceed to the next step, but do so at your own peril. Okay, I'm not going to take the responsibility for that. So if you guys don't know what my website conversion ads formula is, you have to go back and watch my Facebook ads webinar, where I run you guys through exactly how we set up ads and stuff. Okay. Now, since that is covered, let's talk about how to demolish your competition. Okay, because now, especially when you're doing dropshipping, print on demand, or whatever, pretty sure you have competition, right? Pretty sure there's other people promoting similar, or in some cases the same exact products that you are. Okay, so how do you position yourself different from some of these people, and how do you dominate the market? There's three methods. Okay, the USP, unique selling proposition, creating amazing offers, and creating killer ad angles. Okay, and let me explain it to you. So what is an USP? The USP really is that one unique benefit that gives people a reason to buy from your store and not the competitor's store. So for example, you get fresh hot pizza delivered to your door in 30 minutes or less. Domino's Pizza said that. Okay, that's their USP. What is your USP? Okay, here's a few effective USPs. The lowest price guaranteed. So if you have a store with the header that says you're going to get the lowest price guaranteed for all of these products, then that is your USP. Okay. Longevity. So if you have like a warranty for on your store for like 100 years or something like that, long warranties, a refund time frame. So let's say you're selling mugs, right? And then you're like, hey, if you don't like the mug, we'll give you back your money, 100% of your money back and stuff like that. That's definitely a USP. Okay, so that's going to position you as different from your market. So you got to give them a reason to buy from you and not the other guys. All right. Great design. If your website has a great design and looks like a really professional website, you're automatically killing 90% of your competitors because their store looks like shit. All right. Unique products. You gotta have unique products. So if you're selling exclusive and unique products that only are sold on your store, that's a USP on its own. So a great about us story. So this is one of the best ones actually. Even if you have a great about us story about how you guys work, why you started the store and stuff like that, you can really connect with people on a deeper level and make them buy from you. Fast shipping. So if you have a store that has this claim that says you get your product in 3 days or we refund back your money, then you're gonna automatically kill all your other competitors stores. Okay, and it's about having these USPs in there for your whole store. Go after one specific audience. This is another thing that most people don't talk about. Most people don't even teach in their masterminds, nothing like that. It's about going after a specific audience. So if you're going after people that love fishing and are selling them a certain product, and you are selling to people that are at the age of like about 50 or something like that, then your ad and your whole sort of experience can be customized to them, right? And it can be slowly scaled out to like the other audiences after hitting that specific audience. So yeah, that's a process that works really well. It can be a great USP. Great advertising. So one more thing that can kill all the other stores is just great advertising. So if you're a pro at Facebook ads and at other forms of advertising, you will be able to kill your market. This is one of the biggest USPs ever. Okay, large budget, another big USP. if you have a big budget, guys, I mean, look, if Donald Trump decided to get into e-commerce and we both are selling the same products, he can throw in millions of dollars and make a lot more money than I can. Okay, so he'll destroy me in the marketplace. Okay, charity. If you This is another unique angle that you can use, right? I've used this on like a store of mine, and like it worked really well. So what you do is you say that a certain percentage of every order goes towards charity. Okay, and that makes people want to buy stuff from your store because it's, of course, a USP compared to uh, the other stores where they're doing nothing. How to advertise a USP? Everywhere, really, in your ads, your logo, tagline, your blog, your social media, etc. For example, look at Saddleback Leather, right? Look at this. This one's gonna make them a lot of money. 100-year warranty, that's the USP. No breakable parts, over engineered. 100-year warranties there, like major USP, right? And next they have great designs too, so that's a USP as well. So yeah. The second method is by making amazing offers. Now let's say you and 10 others are promoting the same exact mug at the same exact price. Okay, and there's only one customer. Would you let the customer choose who he wants to buy the mug from on his own, or do you want to make him a strong offer that convinces him to buy from you and you only? Okay, and I'm pretty sure your answer was you want him to buy from you and you only, right? So if I were one of those 10 people and I quietly whispered in the customer's ear and I told him, hey, look, I'm going to sell you this mug at a 40% off and throw in these other cool products too if you buy from me, because I want to beat these guys. What's he gonna do? He's gonna buy from you, right? Because he's getting something from the deal. All the other 9 guys, they're not providing anything. You are giving him a 40% off. He's getting some additional incentive, which makes his whole decision making process easier. Okay, who do you think he's gonna buy from? I just made him an offer he can't refuse. He's gonna buy from me. Okay, now in this case, everyone else is trying to run their offers too, and you have to make your own offer that he can't refuse or your customer can't refuse. How to create amazing offers. Free plus shipping. Free plus shipping. So this is not something that I really recommend, guys. Okay. Free plus shipping is a very bad model for beginners. If you're making millions of dollars, then yeah, free plus shipping is cool, because then you know exactly what every customer is making you, and you have your numbers on point. But if you're a beginner, free plus shipping can make you some money, but I don't really recommend it. Okay, but yeah, that is one way to create an amazing offer. So it's like, what you do is you say, hey, look, all these guys want to charge you for the mug. I'm not going to charge you for the mug. I'm just going to charge you for the shipping. And it's a deceptive process where you basically charge whatever you want to charge them by giving them like increased shipping rates. Okay, very shady system. Buy this and get free shipping. So that's another amazing offer you can use. So if you're selling a certain mug, 10 other guys selling the same mug, you say, hey, I'm gonna be sending you guys this mug for free, or shipping you guys this mug for free if you buy from my store today. Okay, conditional shipping. Conditional shipping basically means that your buyers need to hit a certain criteria in order to qualify for free shipping. So if you buy stuff worth $50 today on my store, then I'm gonna send all that stuff out to you for free. You don't have to pay shipping, stuff like that, right? Great discount coupon, very common one. If you give them a discount coupon, that's an offer too, right? So you're making them an offer now. Buy X products and get Y product free. Buy X product and get Y product free. So you start throwing in bonus products. So if someone's trying to buy, a mug, you say, hey, I'm sure you love that mug. I'm going to give you this t-shirt for free too if you buy it today, or, something like that, right? And you're throwing in an amazing offer there by giving them another product for free. Contests. If you run contests and, you give away like a trip to Disneyland or something to like one person that buys from your store, that could work as well. That's just, another one of those offers. Just a very stupid one, but yeah, that's another way to position yourself. The breakdown. So here's a rough breakdown, right? On the store level, you have USP. So on the main store level, you got to get yourself a great USP. Because guys, look, you need to use all these three methods at the same time for maximum effectiveness. Okay. On the store level, you need a great USP for why someone needs to buy from your store. Okay. On the product level, you need to have an amazing offer as to why someone needs to buy that specific product from your store. Okay. And on the ads level, you need to have great ad angles as to why someone must click on your ad instead of all the other competitors' ads. Okay. Killer angles. Since your store has a great USP now, your products have an amazing offer, you now need to start running ads. This is where ad angles kick in. Okay. You need different and unique ad angles to use. A few ad angles you can use. Feature plus benefit angle. Basically where you just tell them, hey, here's the features of this product, here's the benefits of this product, go for it. Okay, that's the ad angle. Now, where are going to use these ad angles? In your ads, guys, in your banners, whatever advertising you got, email advertising, you're going to be using these angles. Okay, so scarcity angle. The scarcity angle basically means that, it's like, hey, I'm running this contest, or I'm running this sale, this flash sale, and I'm going to be giving a 50% off for the next 24 hours or something like that, and you need to buy this now. That's a great ad angle too for retargeting ads. Product specific angles. These are angles that are very product specific, right? So there's certain things that the market loves most about your products. You advertise that. So for example, going back to the wolf mug, right? So people who love Game of Thrones, pretty sure there's certain characters in the whole Game of Thrones universe that love that love to like be savage and drink from fancy mugs and stuff. So you could write something like, hey, do you want to be like this character? Or you could even write a simple ad that says, do you love Game of Thrones? And if you do love Game of Thrones, then just buy this product from us. Fear angles work really well. Okay, but the only problem is most people don't understand how to execute them well without getting their account shut down. Fear angles are like, you basically induce fear of something, right? So for example, if you have a flashlight, then you tell them a story about, hey, what if you're selling a flashlight, right? So you tell them a story about, hey, if you're walking down the path and all of a sudden you see this guy walking towards you, you don't know what to do, then you got to use this flashlight and then it's gonna work. Right now, that's the worst example I could give you guys because I'm like, my brain is fried right now. I've been, I had to do a lot of work today, so pretty caught up with work, so I can't think of the exact example, but fear works really well, right? If you're selling supplements, for example, then you can basically give them the fear angle by saying they can die of obesity and they need your supplements to survive. So yeah, that needs to be done in a more subtler way, but you get the point. Shame angles, same thing. Shame is a great emotion. Not a lot of people know how to leverage them though. But yeah, I mean, if you can shame people into buying your products, then you'll make a lot of money. Best deal angle. Best deal is like, hey, we're giving you 50% off, 60% off. This is the best deal. Buy from us now. You know what I mean? And you set a scarcity on that. So this works along with the scarcity angle, and more importantly, the thing with best deal is basically where you group two products, right? So it's not just one product that you say, hey, we gotta buy this now. You group two products. It's like buy both of these products for X rate in the next 24 hours or so. Here's a few principles of e-commerce now since we're done with the protocol. Principle number 1, the 80-20 rule for e-com. So guys, remember this rule, right? 20% of the products on your store make more money than the other 80% of the products on your store combined. And this is generally in most of the stores that I've run and some of the client stores that I've seen. There's only about 2 products. For example, if you have 10 products on your store, right? 2 products on your store are gonna make you more money than the other 8. Okay, if you have 100 products in the store, the 20 products on your store are gonna make you more money combined, than the other 80%, okay, or the other 80 products. So that's a rule you got to keep in mind. If you're testing a bunch of products and can't find winners, you got to keep going, because all you need really is that few products that really work, so you can really scale the fuck out of them. Principle number 2, all you need is one high converting product to go from $100 a day to $3,000 a day or more. So if you have this one product doing $100 a day or something like that, or if your whole store is doing $100 a day, all you need is that one product that's actually converting really well, to go from wherever you are to $3,000 a day. Sometimes you could even go up to $10,000 a day. Some people I know have gone up to over $100,000 a day. Me personally, I think the maximum I went up to with one product was about 9,600 a day. But yeah, all you need is one high converting product to go to $3,000 a day or more. Okay, so you gotta keep testing, guys. You gotta go there, be aggressive, start testing stuff patiently. Because again, remember, all you need is one product to go from wherever you are to like $3,000 a day or more. Principle number 3, the 90-10 rule. So the 10% of people promoting a product are generating 90% of the sales. Okay, so that's just something that you need to understand. It's like if you have 1,000 drop shippers promoting a certain product, 100 drop shippers out of that are making more money than the other 900 combined. Okay, that's just how the logistics work. So the idea is to be not just in the top 100, but to be in the top 3% of the 100 who make the most amount of money. Okay, simple products convert, and that's one of the reasons why I want to make this page look as simple as possible. Okay, you see how simple this page looks? It's easy on the eye, you get the point and stuff. Simple products convert, guys, and I don't know why people want to keep selling high ticket advanced products and stuff like that. Like, no, all you gotta do is you gotta sell like really simple products that people want to buy, and you'll make a lot of money. All right, that's principle number 4. And next is principle number 5. You could have a winning product but a bad advertising strategy. So a lot of times, right, people keep saying that a product isn't a winning product, that it's not making any money. But the fact of the matter is, it's not the product, it's their advertising strategy. Okay, that could be a serious problem too. If you have a bad advertising strategy, then no winning product will convert for you. Okay, so that's something you gotta learn. One of the reasons why you need to be in my mastermind and why you need to watch my Facebook ads webinar to actually learn how to do the advertising part.
Alright guys, so if you enjoyed that video, we're giving away 10 free coaching calls every single day. Okay, so we're going to be selecting random people, and we're going to be giving away 10 free coaching calls where we will run you through how to build a dropshipping business from scratch. Okay, so we'll help you get sort of unstuck on some of the things that you're stuck, and we'll help you really crush it. So in order to qualify for a free coaching call, all you need to do is click on the link in the description, and that should be the first link. Fill out a survey, and if you qualify, we'll just send you an email and tell you how to schedule a call. And even if you don't qualify, I'm gonna be giving you guys a free bonus, so fill it out anyway. Okay, so I'm looking forward to talking to some of you guys, and I'm looking forward to helping you scale your business to the next level. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because if you don't subscribe to the channel, you might not win the coaching call. Okay, so again, looking forward to talk to you. All right, let's crush it.